I want to tell you about November's deficit. The government came out with their numbers recently. $172 billion deficit. I mean, this was the second month of the fiscal year. The first month of the fiscal year, they had, I think it was 120 billion. So, you know, with the 120 billion, people were projecting, well, they're going to go over $1 trillion again this year, just like every year under Obama. National debt when he took office was $10.6 trillion. Now 16.3. And this is not a political thing, everybody. If you've been a listener to this channel, you know that I'm not on either side of the political fence. Democrat good, Republican bad. I don't play those games. They're all bad in my mind. None of them represent my best interest. And they're all on the same team. Jesse Ventura made that quite clear in some of his statements. Just like pro wrestling. Anyway, I'm not going to get into all that. So anyhow, $292 billion spent beyond their means. The elected officials that run this country. That's 24% higher than the first 2 months of last year's fiscal year, which started in October of 2011. And so anyway, we're on track for another trillion plus. The other thing I wanted to tell you was, I found this article when I was doing a little research saying that $7.7 million was donated to reduce the national debt by American citizens. This is something that started in 1961. They had to make a law for it because some anonymous estate donated $20 million to the Bureau of Debt, or whatever it's called, and they created a law, and $85 million has been given in 51 years. I mean, please correct me if I'm wrong or if I sound out of line here, but that is the biggest waste of money that I've ever heard of in my life. That's like me rolling down the window and just tossing out hundreds. Can you imagine throwing more money at the wind? Why? All right, listen to this. In 08, 09, and 2010, they were averaging $3 million a year. People were donating for the national debt, to pay down the national debt, which is $16.3 trillion, everyone. $7.7 trillion, and the person who runs this, I don't know, some economist that runs some type of group, says she thinks people are more worried about the fiscal cliff and the, you know, the deficit the huge debt we have, so they're waking up and trying to help out. Come on, everyone. Well, this was 0.07% that was donated. I mean, I don't know. To me, it's just throwing money at the wind. They just added $292 billion in 2 months, and you guys are going to donate $8 million over the course of a year? No, to me, it's a waste of money. Sorry. Tell me if you have a different opinion. Every little bit helps. They even said some school chums got together and got some bags of coins together and donated it. And this person they questioned said, well, we really don't want this type of donation. Yeah, because it's worthless, because it's nothing. I mean, this is like being on a big boat and having 50 guys dumping buckets of water into the boat, and you're sitting there with your little teacup trying to, you know, bail out the boat. I mean, it's totally ludicrous. I don't know. I thought it was funny. Maybe you think I'm off the mark here. I don't know. I'll have it. You can check out the article. That's about it, everybody. Take care. Talk to y'all soon.